What's going on? It's your boy Sheev the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair. Today we have a discussion on if John Boyega is done with Star Wars. Cause maybe he is. I don't know. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it. We'll see what you guys are saying. Whether or not you want John Boyega to return as Finn. And what you guys just think of the situation and what John Boyega has said. And then we're going to look at a little bit of an Andor teaser together. And I am super excited for that show, man. Just a month away. Let's get it going. Do it. Hope you guys are having a good one, though. Happy Thursday. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Welcome in if you are. And smash that like button if you're feeling good and if you're enjoying this live stream. It's good to be here, good to be with all you guys. Much love to you, Star Wars Obsession, Steve Starenka. Of course, the first person that was here, truly, Tim, the GOAT. He's always here. He's always around somewhere. And your boy, Star Wars MCU OG. What's up, my guy? Much love to all of you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Alright, let's get it going because I'm excited to kind of dive into all this stuff. So, a lot of this stuff comes from Variety today, and there was also a little thing on The Hollywood Reporter that might even be touched in our other Variety article. But let me see if I can bring these up and kind of share them with you guys, because it would be quite good to do so. Window capture. Do it. John Boyega says he won't return to the Star Wars franchise. Do it. Do it, John. You should. I don't know. I would love to have John Boyega return at some point. Excuse the green screen. But here it is, the Variety article. John Boyega says he won't return to Star Wars franchise. Let's get into it. So it says, John Boyega became an international breakout star playing Finn in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. But the actor who stars in upcoming films Breaking and The Woman King doesn't have much of an interest in returning to the galactic franchise. Gosh darn. At this point, I'm cool off it. He says, I'm good off it. Boyega said on Sirius XM's Tell Me Everything with John, I'm gonna butcher this, Fugal slang. That's a fun name. I think Finn is at a good confirmation point where you can just enjoy him and other things, the games, the animation, but I feel like episode 7 to 9 was good for me, says. And then Boyega added also, to be fair, with the allies that I found within Joel Taylor and Jamie Foxx, everything else that he has going on and that he's working with, he's kind of understood that versatility is more his path as an actor. I think that's a really cool path for John Boyega to take after being in Star Wars. And I mean, you look at the other Star Wars actors that have followed, and a lot of them have been very versatile as well, at least a lot of the bigger ones that have come out of Star Wars, you know what I mean? Of course, we do have Ewan and Hayden that kind of just, we know him for being Obi-Wan and Anakin more than anything. But John Boyega definitely has a versatile career ahead of him and a lot of cool opportunities ahead of him too. And I still think it is possible he could return at some point, maybe just not right now. So it goes on to say that he also discussed the experiencing facing racism, which is what our other article was going to be about. But we'll talk about it here a little bit, and talking about it within the Star Wars fandom, as it was kind of an issue on the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing with Moses Ingram having to deal with it, similarly to how he dealt with it back when the sequels were coming out as well. It says earlier this year that she had to deal with it, and Disney and Obi-Wan himself, Ewan McGregor, came to Ingram's defense and publicly basically decreed against the racist backlash that she was receiving. And Moses Ingram, this is what John Boyega had to say about it, is that Moses Ingram being protected makes him feel protected. He says, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it makes him feel like, okay, cool, I'm not the elephant in the room. Because when he started it, it wasn't really a conversation you could bring up. You know, it wasn't when he was just like going through it, and it was kind of like he just had to be silent at the time, and Star Wars wasn't sticking up for him the way that they did here for Moses Ingram. But he kind of even goes on to say that it wasn't a conversation you could bring up, but now to see how blatant it is, to see Ewan McGregor come and support it, it fulfills him in the time that he hadn't gotten that same support. So it's kind of cool to see that he feels backed, even though like it wasn't him that got backed during the sequels, but Moses Ingram now, and he feels that same like backing for him as well, which that leaves it kind of hopeful for me that maybe he will return at some point. I think a lot of us do have an open mind with the Finn character and seeing him return. I think a lot of us wanted to see more with him in the sequels. I think John Boyega did even too. So Geek Ledger, what's up? How are you, my guy? Star Wars MCU OG says, I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy, but I thought Finn was an interesting character. Loved the backstory of him as a stormtrooper. Dude, me too. I freaking loved it, OG. And I really, like, we all kind of knew he was supposed to be a Jedi or like a Force sensitive character. And we thought it would be cool to see a stormtrooper turn Jedi. Like, how cool would that be? And we had even hints of it throughout the entire sequel trilogy. And of course, in episode 9, it's really strongly hinted, you know. Finn is probably a part of this new Jedi Order that's coming. So I don't know, man. I feel like post episode 9, even if we don't get some content in my head right now, my head canon for now, until the canon is filled out, is kind of that him and Rey trained together and started to create the new Jedi Order. Steve Stranka says, I def would like to see him back. Me too, man. What do you guys think about all this? Would you love to have John Boyega back? Do you think he's really done with Star Wars? Personally, I think he is for now, like I was saying, but I think there is a foot in the door for him to get back in if he wanted to, you know what I mean? And a Finn-centric show would still be really cool to me. Geek Ledger says, I'm good. And my opinion on the topic is I would 100% watch a Disney Plus series post episode 9, whether it's animated or live action. I just want more from that era. Me kind of too, man. I'm not even a huge sequels fan, but I'm open to the idea of getting more of that story and even, you know, The Mandalorian potentially leading up into it. I think it'd be cool to have it all fleshed out and make more sense. Even then, like, I think it does make sense the way it is. It's just a little all over the place at times. I don't know. The sequels are something, man. I love them. Love them for what they are. Hey, Tim, you're the absolute GOAT, my guy. Much love to you, brother. Alright, let's get into our next little article here. So we did talk about Boyega feeling backed, and I think it's cool. And again, that is kind of an opportunity for him to eventually come back if he wanted to. And did my thing even change over? Let me see. Okay, it did. Let's do it. So this is a Variety article on how Andor became the first Star Wars TV series for grown-ups. At least that's how they kind of title it. Let me fix that for you guys so it's more centered. It's too big for the screen. Oh, now it's black. Whoops. Alright, here we go. How Andor became the first Star Wars series for grown-ups. I wanted to do it about real people. So let's dive into this, because this has been kind of a controversy or a topic going around within the Star Wars community as of late. I don't know, people are kind of taking this out of context and saying that the stuff before, or that they're saying that the stuff that came before wasn't for adults or for grown-ups and stuff like that. And first of all, I want to say that Star Wars has always been, in some ways, digestible for children. And I think Andor is still going to be digestible for children. But the thing that they're trying to convey with this article and with the Andor series is that it's a grittier, more realistic, like, you know, the stuff we get isn't like the front lines of war, you know what I mean? Most of the time, like, we see that in Clone Wars and different stuff, but a lot of times that's not what we get. I mean, granted, the prequels did have some pretty crazy stuff too, but what I'm trying to say though is this is going to be a really gritty, down-to-earth, very real show about real people, as this article says. So it says Tony Gilroy didn't want to make a prequel to Rogue One, the 2016 Star Wars feature, which Gilroy man, my speech today. Gilroy co-wrote. It is itself a prequel detailing yeah, it is itself a prequel, and it basically details a ragtag group of rebels led by Cassian Andor. What is this article's wording? Come on, Variety, you're messing with my brain here. They basically steal the plans of the Death Star. They succeed, but spoiler alert, they all die in the end. And uncharacteristic. See, what the heck is this, yo? What the heck? All right. Uncharacteristically door ending for the Star Wars endeavor. What is going on with this article variety? Blowing my mind here with your sophistication. Wow. The production was also infamously troubled, with Gilroy, who wrote 4 Bourne movies and wrote and directed Michael Clayton as well. So blah 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 blah. Honestly, none of this is important to what we're trying to talk about here. Basically, though, Rogue One was a big success, grossed over $1 billion worldwide. It was a massive hit, and he says that I remember Kathy saying, "What can we do?" And I said, "Well, what kind of stories do you want to do?" Gilroy recalls, and she goes, "We could do anything." And he said, "So could you do like Inherit the Wind?" I'm not familiar with this, but Gilroy, in other words, had no interest in making another Grand Space Saga and moved on. But by 2018, Lucasfilm began developing a TV series set before the events of Rogue One, following Cassian's life with his trusty droid K2SO. Gilroy wasn't involved, but the studio sent him the script, and basically he says it was in vain of Cassian and K2 are like Butch and Sundance, and they're gonna storm the Citadel, he says. The material was fine, but he adds, it was very hard to sustain over a long time, or a long haul, basically. So while still professing no interest in the job, Gilroy wrote a long forensic manifesto back to Lucasfilm that not only outlined why he thought that the approach wouldn't work, but that he basically thought the studio should do this instead. And it was such a crazy idea, he said, that basically with a wide grin, it was so radical and so out there that they decided to do it. The idea was that Andor, to have an Andor 12 episode first season, which was set to debut on Disney Plus on September 21st. It was indeed unlike anything that they had ever attempted before in the 45-year history of Star Wars franchise. Rather than turn to Cassian's life pre-Rogue One into a rollicking space adventure. My bad. Gilroy wrote 5 of the episodes and serves as an executive producer and showrunner for the show, using Cassian's story to depict an almost Dickensian detail the intertwining lives of everyday people as they orbit the formation of the Rebel Alliance. So that's going to be basically what the show's about. This is quite the article. I'm going way too deep into it. But there's a part I want to read down here about it being real people right here, which is really what this show is about. You know, he talks about how it's not going to have that much fan service, I guess you could say, which I think the way he's talking about fan service is very fun, because I think he's still going to have stuff that fits into the time period, in my opinion, that is going to be, I guess you could say, more fan servicey, but it's not really fan service if it fits the story and the timeline of what they're telling. Like, it's not fan service per se. Luis Escalante, good to see you in the chat. Will, what up? Long time no see, my friend. It's good to see you. Nerd Mafia, good to see you as well. Lord Vito, lots of old peoples in the chat. Much love. Let me see what y'all are saying. I would love a season 3 of Star Wars Resistance. Love the first 2 seasons. I never really got into it, but I mean, if you're down, man, I'm sure if there's a big fandom for it and people want to watch it, sure. Tommy, what up? Hope you're doing well. Vito says, I don't know, I'm not hyped for Andor at all until it comes out and I see it, you know? I kind of feel you, just because it's like a little bit of a dead period for Star Wars, but I think you're going to be pretty hyped up when it gets here. Ash Hammer, what up, my guy? It's good to see you in the chat. Damn, I want a little Jedi Finn story. They really fumbled the bag. They did. I agree, my dude. They really did. Who knows? Maybe it'll still happen, but they did. So this is the part I really kind of wanted to talk about, and basically it says it's gonna have Mon Mothma, Saw Gerrera, which is gonna be like the most fan servicey stuff they say is gonna be in it. But most crucially, rather than any wayward Jedi or secret Skywalkers, Andor follows the lowly factory workers and mid-level technocrats, seemingly unremarkable characters who've long hovered in the background of the story and never really granted the spotlight until this story now in Andor. He says, I wanted to do it about real people. They've made up all this IP about the royal family, in essence, or the Skywalkers, and it's been great. And there's like a billion and a billion and a billion other beings in this large universe and galaxy of the Star Wars galaxy. There's plumbers, cosmeticians, journalists. There's a whole bunch of people. What are their lives like? He says. The revolution is affecting them just as much as anybody else. Why not use the Star Wars canon as a host organism for the absolutely realistic, passionate, dramatic storytelling? As for any other legacy characters who may pop up in season 1, Gilroy says, never fan service. Liar. Lies. Deception. Every day more lies. As we heard from Rogue One. That's what I say. It's never cynical, he continues. It's always meant to be there. It's always protein. It's never icing. Exactly. Tony gets it, man. Tony gets it. It's not fan service if it's meant to be there. You know what I'm saying? Darth Vader, he's meant to be in this story, right? Come on. It was precisely Gilroy's ground level approach that convinced Luna to return to play as Cassian again. He also serves as an executive producer, as we talked about. It's an articulation of a rebellion, the actor says. It's not about one character saving everyone. It's about a community kind of rising up, I guess you could say. Says the broader perspective surprised Kyle Soller, or Poldark, who plays Cyril Karn, an officious deputy inspector who runs afoul of Cassian. It was completely different from what I expected the Star Wars scripts to look like, he says. I had to flip back and look at the title. No, this is Star Wars. He says, I felt like, wow, this is incredibly grown up, gritty, messy. At one point he adds that Cyril comes home at some point and spends time with his mother, which sounds so un-Star Warsy. Like, how could you imagine, just, I guess we're gonna get this, but we're gonna watch like an Imperial ISB kind of officer going back to vent and spend time with his mother. Doing a Star Wars show on this scale, Gilroy says, was only possible thanks to the economics of streaming. I think that I made that sound a little more ridiculous than it does sound. That's funny. Doing a Star Wars show on this scale, Gilroy says, was only possible thanks to the economics of streaming, which he wielded to his full advantage. Rather than film inside the volume with the bleeding edge technology of the soundstage filled with LED screens and everything they use for the Mandalorian and everything, the series ambitiously is doing storytelling that required shooting on real location and sprawling, fully constructed sets out in London. Pretty freaking dope stuff. So that's kind of the thing here, is that we're getting to, it's going to be a little bit grittier. There's going to be stuff that's a little bit more real. And while, we see the high class kind of Skywalker family throughout most of Star Wars and everything, there's going to be a little bit more down to earth with more real, boring kind of background characters, I guess you could say. But I don't think it's going to be a boring story, as I think these background characters are going to have to fight against the Empire and stand up. And I mean, we're going to watch a clip here in a second that I think is going to give you really the idea that I'm trying to convey with how gritty and real this show is going to be. So let me pull this clip up and see if I can play it for you guys. Wherever it went. Actually, let me get it up in 1 second. Much love, everybody in the chat. Tim says Andor is gonna be fire. You already know, my friend. It definitely is gonna be fire. Backs on back, says Will. Definitely good to see Tommy here. Much love to you, my friend. Nerd Mafia says, yes, tell us about the plumbers. Oh, I will. The Star Wars plumbers, man. If you ever need somebody to unplunge your toilet, give them a call. Need me some fire? You said it, Steve. I think we're definitely gonna get some fire, though. Alright, Andor sneak peek. Let's do it. It's more a official clip. But let's watch it together right here. Let me pull this up. The white screen of death.
So what she said.
Let me restart. I don't know what the heck just happened. Let me turn down the music. Let's get this thing going. Let's check out this sneak peek for Andor. Officially, it is... Oh, man. Hold on. Let me... there you go. My bad, guys. Let's get this going. I want you guys to check this thing out in 3, 2, 1. Andor official clip. Whoops.
So which is it? I know Bix has a game. I know you bribe quartermasters to leave valuables on the ships before they come in for scrap, but this isn't that. This isn't something they let pass.
No. I went in and got this myself.
How? How's that possible? It was sealed on the Imperial Naval Base in Steergard.
Look, you got the money, I got the box. What else is there to talk about?
I'll give you another 1,000 credits to tell me how you got it.
Another 1,000.
Done.
Damn.
How?
All right.
You just walk in like you belong. Takes more than that, doesn't it?
What? To steal from the Empire? What do you need? A uniform, some dirty hands, and an Imperial toolkit. They're so proud of themselves. They don't even care. They're so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine it.
Can't imagine what?
That someone like me would ever get inside their house, walk their floors, spit in their food, take their gear.
So just gives you a little bit of an idea of the true grittiness of the show. I mean, we've already heard a lot of this kind of talk in the trailers and stuff from Andor. But dude, just getting that little clip of him talking with Stellan Skarsgård's character, it gets me excited, man. It's cool to see Andor as this character rising up and just, you know, as he says, the Empire is pretty easy to mess with because they're so confident and satisfied and fat. It's just I love this kind of spy and down to earth gritty feel that we're getting from the Andor show so far, and I'm super excited to see what the show turns out to be when it comes out. Let me know what you guys thought of that little clip though. I'm super excited for it. Instead of like wanna be the originals. Oh, no, I feel you. Ashen says, nah, Finn and Rey should have trained to be Jedi together. It would have made the sequels better and more original to have the two Jedi main characters. That would have been a pretty cool idea, I gotta admit, Ashen. I never really thought about that, but they should. Matthew Stafford. What about Matthew Stafford? Are they playing right? Oh, yeah, it's like preseason, huh? I just did my first fantasy draft of the season last night. Superflex League. Whoo! Check out our Discord. We just put a sports section in the Discord. I might have to stream one of my drafts these days. Justin B says this is going to blow people away like The Mandalorian did. I think it could. I think there's definitely a chance the Andor show is going to catch people by surprise. And even though there's not supposed to be fan service in it, I think there's going to be some surprises that get us really, really excited for it. Masterclass from Diego Luna, says Tommy. Facts, man. There probably is a masterclass from Diego Luna that you can learn from too. Not a sponsor, but Fantasy Football League for Vader's Lair. We did one last year. I could reset it and activate it once again. I'm down for it. Evening, Daniel Fisher. It is good to see you in the chat, my friend. Much love to you. The Stanley says, all Andor's dialogue from this clip is said in the trailer. It is, so it's kind of a rehash, and that's probably why they gave us the full clip. But I kind of like to see the full context of it, like seeing that Stellan's character seems to have like hired him to steal some stuff from Imperials. And, you know, it is that easy. They're fat and satisfied. OG says, I'm excited for the story in Andor. It won't be constrained by the iconic characters so much. More creative license for the writers. Witnesses. No, for real though. And I think it's cool that they can, like, even though it's called Andor, it's not going to just focused on Andor. And that's the cool thing of not focusing on one of these Skywalker characters, is it's going to be a broader story that's about a multitude of characters, about the beginnings of the rebellion, even before Star Wars Rebels. And I think, honestly, this story, by the end of season 2, is going to be one of the best Disney Plus shows that we've seen so far. Speaking of Disney Plus shows, I haven't checked out episode 2 of She-Hulk yet. I'm going to watch that later tonight, but man, I'm hyped for it. She-Hulk's pretty late. A lot of good stuff coming at the back half of this year on Disney Plus. It's hype. It's hype. I'm not doing too bad, Will. I hope you're doing well, man. A lot going on, but I'm not doing too bad right now. Tim says George Bush is on Masterclass. What? What is he gonna teach you? Come on. Justin B says, do you think we'll see some mud troopers? Dude, that would be lit. I do. I think it's possible. That one of the cool things about Andor, I think we're gonna visit a lot of different planets. I think something else that's going to be kind of cool is that we're going to be able to see a lot of different kind of stormtroopers and stuff like that. A lot of different aspects of the Empire and the Rebellion. That's going to be really cool to see. It's short, like 23 minutes. Dang, that's it? 23 minutes for episode 2? You know, I gotta say real quick, kind of irks me how many spoilers get out. Like, I know I'm sure I'm guilty. I'm definitely guilty, but like literally the day of the episode, people, no regards on Twitter, no regards. Like I completely forget there's a She-Hulk episode out. I go on Twitter and, oh, guess what? This character was teased. It's like, really? YouTube, click on YouTube. This character, it's literally in the thumbnail. It's like, ugh. Y'all can wait like 2 days, please. 2 days. That's all I ask. Not all of us can, edit as fast as the rest of you, and I get you want to get through the algorithm, but you don't gotta spoil it for those of us that haven't seen it. That's how fast your editing is. My goodness. Give me a day. That's your fault, says Nerd Mafia. Stay off the internet. I'll take it. You guys, I probably deserve it. When it comes to Star Wars, I'm on it like that. But I watch a lot of Marvel stuff with my girlfriend, so guilty as charged. MK Matt says Tony Gilroy brings an excellent tone to Star Wars. He seriously gets to capture this sacred vibe. Yeah, I feel you. He says, would love to see him more involved going forward. So I do want to say, I think the end of one of those articles did talk about how this is probably going to be the last thing that Tony's involved in, but he said himself that it's kind of like his masterpiece and what he wants to leave behind with his Star Wars legacy. And I think that's what can give us hope with this Andor series and really give us like the hype that we need, MK Matt, because dude, if this is really Tony Gilroy's masterpiece through these 2 seasons, and like he wrote 5 of these 12 episodes, and obviously he's executive producer, and he's going to be pretty involved in season 2. It seems like too. He's all in for the whole show. I do think this is going to be kind of his masterpiece he leaves behind, and I'm excited for that, man. It's going to be really freaking dope. Nah, yeah, Tim, I do need to stay off the internet. My bad for the little rant there. Spoilers are rampant these days, man. They're rampant. This Saturday, I'm probably gonna do a members only stream and talk about how I'm probably gonna cut back on doing some of the more spoilery or leaky kind of stuff. Yeah, I do suck. See, Star Wars Obsession's telling me, man. My bad, but hey, we should play some Fortnite, my guy, or something. You want to play some? Battlefront 2 yesterday was kind of fun. We should definitely get it though, Obsession. We should play some time again. Much love, brother. I am a jackass. Ew. Alright. I'm gonna check what else has been going on. I think that is the bulk of the news lately. Squadrons. I think I literally deleted Squadrons the other day to download Fortnite and Battlefront 2. Let's play Halo 3, says Luis. Oof, I'm a PlayStation guy. I would, but I need a PC. Battlefront 2. I mean, we could switch to gaming. I mean, we still have like a half hour really if we want to go the full hour. If you guys want to game, we can game. I'm game. I'm game to play some games. I don't know if we've ever brought this up, but your chair and the pillow look like Vader's helmet. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I can play for a minute, says Nerd Mafia. I don't know. I'm gonna look at the Reddits. See if I missed any news. Daniel Fisher says Sheev is being playful with his language. Oh no. Do it. Doesn't get more playful than that. I think that's the latest in Star Wars, though. That is the bulk of the news lately. John Boyega is done. I don't know. I hope not. But he probably is. Probably is. The Andor show. There was an Acolyte leak for episode 2. I'm not going to cover it today. Or probably at all. But if you guys do want to find that, you can find it in the Discord, and you can find our Discord link in the description below. You can also smash that like button and subscribe to help out the channel, because it pushes us through to other fans of Star Wars and just helps us out a lot, so I appreciate it. Tony Gilroy also was saying that basically the final 3 episodes of the second season of Andor, so the last 3 episodes of the show, are going to take place 5 days before Rogue One starts. So it seems like the show is going to lead all the way up directly into Rogue One, which would be pretty cool. It would be cool to see the mission that Andor goes on when we catch up with him in Rogue One. That'd be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. There's our Discord. I'm going to pin it into the chat. Much love to the absolute goat, Tim. Much love to you, my friend. More like Vader's chair, says Justin B. Indeed. Indeed. Welcome to Vader's chair. This is Chair the Wise. Did everyone listen to Meg on the Quentin Time podcast? I did. It was a fun podcast. The two of them are pretty cool people. What did she say? Nothing. Nothing about Star Wars. Well, that's not entirely true either. How juicy is this leak, says Will, with the $2 super chat. Woo! Much love to you, my friend Will. Thank you for the $2 super. And how juicy is the leak? Well, right now I don't want to give you, like, you guys can go check out the first part of the leak in one of our previous live streams within the last week or two. I think it was earlier this week, to be honest. But basically, these dudes over at Fulcrum Leaks, much love again for the $2 super. These dudes over at Fulcrum Leaks have been breaking down the Acolyte episode, so it's kind of like almost full details of what we can hopefully expect to see. And so far, from what I've read of the first episode and heard about the second one, it's pretty dope, man. I can't wait for the Acolyte series. I really can't. It's pretty juicy. Is like Reva Kenobi level leak? Oh no, it's probably deeper than that. It's like gives us some pretty good stuff. You sounded like the Watch Mojo girl right there. Welcome to Watch Mojo. Yo, I used to watch so much Watch Mojo, Tim. So much. Daniel Fisher says she said she was also into Pokemon and Disney when she was younger. Yes, she did. Yeah, that was same. Pokemon. I love me some Pokemon. I still play Pokemon, man. I got a Switch just to play Pokemon. I'll say this, Will. It's a little bit deeper. I don't think I want to get into it though. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. But again, you guys can find that in the Discord. We pinned the Discord link to the chat, so if you guys want to go check in there, you definitely can find it in the Reddit area of our Discord, and there's also a speculation and a leaks area for our Discord. So actually in the leaks area is where you can find basically Tales of the Jedi leaks and the leaks for the Acolyte. So that's there. Interesting, most interesting. It is indeed. Luis Escalante says, will Acolyte be focused on the dark side? It will be focused on the dark side. I can tell you that much. And I'm super excited about that. The fact that we're probably going to see another character's descent to the dark, and what it's like to be maybe a Sith apprentice, kind of like what we've seen tidbits of in the Clone Wars, and even with Anakin's fall and Revenge of the Sith. I think we can expect something kind of like that in the Acolyte series, and that's what gets me super excited for it, man. Being sheathed, I love the dark side. I do. Daniel Fisher says something dark side, something complete. Let's go Fortnite now. Alright, I'm down. I'm in. Tim says no, I saw that. Alright. Screw it. We got like 20 minutes left of this stream. I think we covered most of the Star Wars news, and I think I'm down to play some Fortnite with you guys. So I'm going to hit up Star Wars Obsession. I'm going to make sure that my PlayStation 5 is hooked up, and I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Be right back. Do it. My goodness, it is hot in here. Let's get it going. Welcome back. Let's get it going. I'm down to play some Fortnite with y'all. Hit me up on the Discord. You can find my PlayStation Network and hit me up and play with me if you want to, or just add me as a friend anyway. Star Wars Obsession invited you to play Fortnite. Oh no, why didn't I hit accept? Accept. What up, dude? A family show? Never. How's it going, Star Wars Obsession? How you doing, bro? How's your week been? Nice. Nice. I feel that. I think oof, never a good thing. Good, make them angry. The Patrick. Oh no, never that. I usually can be a little bit busy. I've been looking for a place still. I've been streaming up the wazoo. I haven't even had time to edit really this week, but Sunday I'm gonna Sunday my girlfriend's working all day, so I might end up streaming and editing most of that day. Get some work done.
I just gotta do my part. I got all my clips and stuff and all my receipts ready. I just gotta put myself to it.
There you go. I feel that.
That's sometimes harder work.
It can be. Kame. Ah! To your point, Tim. Much love. I need to get some skins, man.
They're coming. There will be some good ones coming real soon.
Oh, I'm sure. Alright. Gotta go with the umbrella. You know what I mean? Connecting. Let's go! No, I have not seen the video where the dude says Kamehameha, but I've seen people talking about that stuff all week. I did not yet. Did you? I bet. I heard there's a little tease. I really enjoyed the first episode, and I like her character a lot, so I'm excited for her, man. Talented Mr. Griffin, what up, my guy? Good to see you in the chat. Where are we dropping? Facts. I like Bruce and her. She's a fun character. I love that she breaks the fourth wall.
She breaks the fourth wall. It's you know, they gave you all the background right away.
Yeah.
They're like, here's what happened. I'm not gonna piece this shit together for you. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
You know? And so
Just showed you instead of told. Is this your tree? I'm so confused how the trees work.
Okay, so basically you see the little this little pod right here, right in this tree. Okay. Alright, now there's gonna be little doohickeys flying down, right? Little seeds. You just throw your seed and it's gonna plant it. Right?
Okay.
And then your seed is going, it's just like any other plant, right? So you grab one of those seeds and plant it. Right? Just throw it where it's gonna light up blue. Throw it. Okay. Now, let's see your tree. Are there any weeds around? Does it say weed?
Yeah. Pick the weed.
Yeah, pick the weeds and it's gonna grow.
What's that? Oh, are we gonna die?
So, okay, now you see those are weapons and health and all kinds of stuff.
Whoa, that's kind of fun.
Trees do. Is they give you weapons and stuff. Right?
Let me gather these mushroom things.
Yeah, mushrooms are heals. And that's it. See, there's you hit it with heals or splash kick or anything like that, it'll grow more.
Reality seed?
Yeah. Okay, so here, let's go.
I'm coming.
Oh, I'm excited, I'm excited. Oh, somebody's coming for it. Get your weapons ready. Oh, they're there. Get them. Shit.
I'm coming. My bad.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
No, I'm so far behind you. Where are you?
I don't know where he is. But he's down. Got him. Man, you dropped. Hey, where are you?
Oh, I got a charge, I think. Whoops. It's like-
Charges suck.
yeah. That they do.
Alright, that's better. At least I have something. Let's see. Did you pick up the Kamehameha? Good.
Yes, good.
So that means this partner doesn't have it. That's all I care about. Take whatever weapons you like. I load out, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see if there's anybody out there. Let's take a walk. I'm gonna have to walk. I have a couple of urge goes.
Finally did it right that time. I'm jealous of your Jedi fighter.
I know, I couldn't help myself.
You did miss the Boyega news. John Boyega's most likely done with Star Wars. What do you think, Obsession? What do you think about that?
I mean,
There's always a door for him to come back, right?
no one's ever really gone.
There you go.
I understand where he's coming from, that, you know, he feels probably slighted and all that fun stuff. But, I also think that there's always room for Jello, and, you know, you never know when they're going to, want him back and cash his king.
Heck yeah, I just got an E11.
You know, cash is king, so I feel like, you know, if they give him a paycheck, anybody will come back,
Hopefully.
you know, but they're not, I mean, they're still several years away from making the sequels. They got this phase to get through.
Yeah.
They even announced the sequels to the sequels, so there's so much time
do whatever he needs to do.
age appropriately, work with Jamie Foxx, you know, all that stuff. I think, you know, have fun, dude, enjoy your career, and then when you're done with the big stuff,
Come on back.
come back and everybody will be ready because you need to age anyway, you know?
Yeah.
They're gonna want you to play
And older.
that's maybe 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road.
I like it.
And so yeah, I think there's a definite person. Wow, that thing sucks. Oh, he gets a big one in there. That's a bad. Oh, let's get him. Where'd you go?
Jumped in the rift.
Yeah, I jumped in the rift after him. Hi, hi.
Is that them?
Following him. Yeah, I'm just following him. As soon as he landed, I'm gonna go down first. Get your ass. Oh yeah, come on.
I'm not far behind you. I'm on the friggin' Nimbus now.
Oh, you got so lucky, girl. Oh, you got so lucky.
Where are they?
They're over here. Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Are they healing? Is that them?
Yep.
Ah! I tried to... Was there people behind us too, or am I tripping?
Probably are.
Oh, there's one outside. He's coming to you. Ah. No. Did you rift? No worries. I'll try to crawl out of here maybe if I can. Oh no, that I see them. No. What up, ABJ? Yikes. I died. They're taking my stuff.
They took your stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Let's do it.
We got some time. We got like 20 extra minutes if you want to keep playing.
So I'm seeing a lot of people rewatch Boba Fett because I guess they're going through some of the draws,
Yeah.
and it seems like people are liking it after a break.
Nice. That's good to hear. I definitely have enjoyed Boba, so I'd got to give it a second watch through, or really a third watch through.
I just think after some time, you know, everybody's emotions cool out. You know, they don't feel so hurt
Yeah.
because things didn't go their way. It seems like people
Come here, Batman. Bye bye, Kylo. Yep. Do it. Bye bye, Kylo.
trees are
Gotta get the trees.
See, every location you plant trees at has a different, like, shotguns or rifles or different stuff. Is at different locations.
That's wild.
It's just getting ready for Avatar.
Heck yeah.
That's what this whole thing is leading up to. The long play is going to be an Avatar. You know, because you're already riding the animals, and they already have the big tree of life, and the roots are spreading everywhere. So it's only a matter of time before it's a thing. Let's go to the bridge.
Oh, I'm coming to you, my bad. I'm coming to you. Oh. Anything good over there? Oh, I fell.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. There's
I see a chest.
there's
How do you use the harpoon? Oh, really? Boo. I thought I thought it was like grapple. I'm dumb.
Obviously, you can kill somebody with that thing, to be honest. That's the sister.
Grapple them to you.
Yeah. Scorpion.
Firefly John. Ow. Beerish? Oh.
That's what you're supposed to do. There you go.
Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. Where is that?
Sure, yeah. Over here in this direction somewhere. Close by. Real close by. Here they come. His buddy's down.
Got him.
Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Threw it up.
Yeah, I like that. I like that grapple.
First, dude.
That is sick.
Puts him right where you need him. If you can get it off, I mean, it takes a second. I'm gonna head over here and hire solutions for hire to kill.
Nice.
So I should have a friend. I don't know if I have enough gold. So. Let's do hello. She's on our squad.
Wow. I got hurt by that. Really? That's whack. Where's my health? There's some. You're good.
We should get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let's go. What up, Mike Stanshell Porter? Oh, what is that? How did you see that?
Just for you. Car coming in here. Oh, probably. Or they might dodge us. Hold on. They're coming. Careful. They'll put some strivers. You guys go move out. Cool. They gotta come this way anyway. So
I have I have a porta port whenever we need it too.
sweet, dude. Those are great.
They are.
Basically, the 5 minute
Oh, you see the shots?
yeah.
Right over the mountain?
Yeah, they're right in front of us. Our versus buddies are right in front of us. Like, literally right here. They're so close. I can smell them. Oh, but look, it's nice.
tried to grapple and I couldn't. Dang.
Oh, come on, dude.
Dang.
15 minutes. Should've just gone out.
Dang.
Let's go lobby.
Lobby? Alright.
Refresh.
Refresh it. We got it.
Refresh it. You gotta refresh my skin to make. That's what's wrong. Is we're not looking the same. There we go. We gotta look the same.
I don't know if that's the issue. I'm just trying. Yeah. No, I'm just. That's funny. Goku with a gun? Yup. It's definitely right. What do you mean? He's a savage. He's a savage.
Savage. Looks all wrong. Alright, let's hurry up.
Darth Vader. Woo! Connecting. Let's go. Welcome to the gun show. That's right, Daniel Fisher. It sounds hilarious. So what, they just keep releasing Andor footage? Like, we're just gonna keep getting more and more Andor footage? Yeah.
Until we have the whole movie in separate.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
Basically.
It was all the same clip. It's all like the same clip though. It just a different part. Like they're actually giving you the full clip now.
Right.
Saplings.
I will suck the life out of those saplings.
Do it.
If there are two, there will be two dyad saplings.
Where were we supposed to drop? Oh, there. Cool.
Then we'll go from there straight up to the rave cave.
Rave cave. Latest gators. Oh, is that a wolfie? Hello, wolf.
Yeah. A dire wolf. Game of Thrones skins. How many each? Oh, now you want
Did I just get charges? Ew. Right? trying to get the mushrooms so I can be full health. I like tacos too. Ooh, fun. To the bridge, to the window, to the wall. Fort or fort? Fort or port? Alright, this is probably my last game. Ooh.
So let's win it. It's funny. Duos happens to be the hardest game out of all of the
Modes?
all the modes, yeah. Duos is the hardest on the map. Like a lot of the pros play duos.
Dang.
So getting your ass kicked in duos doesn't hurt my feelings. Oh, it's a charge, yuck.
I have the gas pump? Ooh. Touchdown. I'm just kidding.
There's a shark here. There's a person here. Oh, yeah, Chris is here. Brucey.
You want some chug jugs? Fishing? We were close. Woo! Ah, I found Goku. I'm coming back to you. There's a whole team over here. No! Oh my gosh, the shark is scary.
I'm smarter than you.
Where are they?
Over there.
How do you even see? Oh my.
26. Oh,
I got one for 35.
Yeah, he's almost dead.
Knocked. Knocked.
Yes, there he is. Dead. Nice. Got his ass.
Who's shooting? There's a chest over here. And a shark. I used it. Oh. Yeah. Good, I'm coming. Yeah. He jumps so much. Oh no! They broke my thing. He's coming after me. He's a savage. He's a savage. He just throw a dinosaur at me? No, 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 behind us. No! You got this. Let's go. Oh, right there. Oh my god, another team? You got this. Oh my god, another team! That was insane.
I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did.
You did good. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Hey, much love everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope you enjoyed the news. Once again, John Boyega most likely probably done with Star Wars, but who knows? Maybe one day he'll come back. I hope he will. I think he will. But other than that, just hype for the Andor series. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, though, and may the Force be with you all always. Peace.